Hey there, hey Angela, hey everyone, it's Sadie at All Natural Me. How are you doing? Just getting everybody up and live, and the title that kept rolling through my head was something that was connected to an oracle card that I pulled for myself this week. Dream the dream awake. So what does that mean?
Fairies?
Fairies, is that what that means to you? Dream the dream awake. So I'm doing good. Good enough. Let's not go there. So I'm glad you're doing good. What kind of life do you want to be manifesting?
Fairies.
You want to manifest fairies? So I think whatever you want in life, I think that's why like this keeps resonating with me, like dream the dream awake. Of course, we can dive into it deeper, like we are part of like a reality that's kind of a dream, and how do we wake up? We dream the dream awake. Okay, so that's one way to look at it. Another way is, hey Taboo the Awesome, you are first, hello. Another way to look at it is, so we want a new earth, we want a new reality. How do we create that? We dream it awake. Yes?
Yeah.
So anyways, that is why that I titled the broadcast Unify, to dream the dream awake. Angela and I and Rissa and who else is doing this? Oh, hey Taboo Awesome, can you hear me okay? I just want to know. Hey Pack Leader, we are on day 26, and our word today is reunify. So I really love that so much, so I thought, hey Press, that's what I thought. I love that. Hey Press. Unify, coming together and dreaming the dream awake. I'm beating my thigh with my notebook. That's how important this is. Okay, so we're doing the clearing work. Okay, we're doing all this good stuff for us. What's the next step?
I don't know. What is it?
Creating the life that you want. Dreaming the dream.
Mom, you know what's funny?
So anyways.
You said created it. Yeah, we're playing a game and now it's a creative fairy.
Good. Be creative, little fairies. So anyways, welcome everyone. Pack Leader, it's great to see you. It has been a long time. I'm still here, but in the evenings now. Funny weather in Pennsylvania. Last night I broadcast like in a parka. Tonight it's the tank top, but it is getting chilly now. Thank you. So anyways, you guys, keep on, you know, as you do the clearing work, as you do your meditations, keep your eye on the prize. Keep dreaming. Keep visualizing how you would like the new earth to be, your new reality. So dream the dream awake. Just keep saying it to yourself. It's like kind of delicious.
Fairies.
Hey, can you do me one favor? Take the bones from the dogs, because that's one of my least favorite sounds. That is not part of my dream. So if you're looking for a nice, relaxing, quiet on set broadcast,
Not go here.
this is not the one for you. If you would like dogs and children and a husband listening to something with surround sound in the other room,
It's
this is it.
and it's really loud.
Yeah, this is the broadcast. Yep. So Catherine, hello.
Okay. I'm not getting the bone anymore.
Oh, did he get sassy with you? Oh.
Whenever I get it, he'll always fight back.
Boom, come. Boomer, come. Come here. Boom. Oh, he's hiding. All right, the dog did not want the bone taken away. So, back on track now. Sorry. Would you like distractions with your broadcast? You got it.
Bye.
Bam. You want comments from the peanut gallery? You got it. You want you want fortunes? You got it. Shout out a number between 1 and 75. I will be happy to read you a little fortune. So for anyone new, I'm Sadie at All Natural Me. I show up on weeknights now. Yeah. Eat your pizza. Gotta get bossy. So anyways, anyone need a fortune? I'll be happy to do that. Number 4 says, be patient. Everything is coming together. Good. That's good. I will do that. So thanks for sharing the broadcast. Thanks. YouTube looks like it's kind of frozen over there. Thanks for being here. So we're going to talk about Reunify today. We're going to go back again to the same oracle deck that we had, the Earth Magic one. Last night we pulled the Rain and Tsunami. So I really wanted to still like stay with the Earth tonight and just go back to her and see what else she has to say. So what clearing work have you done today? That's a good question, right? We're supposed to be purifying ourselves. I purified myself with pizza, cookies, ice cream.
Oh, it was so purifying.
I was like the anti-purify today.
What do you mean? You were so purifying yourself.
I did go outside. I spent a lot of time in my yard at the park. I harvested calendula and comfrey. It felt good to have the windows open and all of that. But I don't know if I gave my body what it needed, because after I ate that ice cream,
Oh, it was so good.
I felt like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Just, ugh. So anyways, so we are supposed to be purifying our
Purifying.
our energy bodies, and this is why I like this word today. Mental bodies, emotional bodies, physical bodies. That was our message last night, and also a wake-up call, right? So Press says, I have a family member that is always angry. And how do you react to it, Press? That's the thing. Like, people are going to be very bad connection. Maybe because, like, everybody is on the internet right now. Girls, can you take off your phones? So I might not be on the right internet. So yeah, good Press. Press says, I just kind of ignore it. Exactly. So if someone's going to be angry, hey, that's their deal. That's their clearing. That's their work. The only thing that concerns you is how do you react to it? What's your response? Good. Ignore it. Let them be. Send them love, right? Send them good energy. Vision like a violet flame kind of around them. Press. Just kind of, you know, intend good for them. Say a prayer to the Creator, like, I call on you now, Creator. Please help so-and-so find some peace, release the anger. You know, please help them to, you know, find contentment and love in their hearts. Like, say a little prayer for them. It sure can't hurt, right? But yeah, I'm with you on ignoring it. All right, so nobody needed a number tonight. That's cool. That's cool. Fine. It's fine. Nobody wants a number. We don't need to do it. I don't want to pretend to cry because, like, I don't want to, like, push myself over the emotional edge, like, accidentally. But then, like, hey, now we're going to go with it. So, anyways, I hope that my connection stays okay for you, YouTube. Yeah. Fingers crossed. So Gracie is going to step up and shout out 22 so Sadie doesn't have an emotional breakdown or walk out of her broadcast. That's the day that you weren't here. That was my, like, one of my that was the breaking moment with the 1111s, wasn't it? I was ready to pull cards for friends. The chat was quiet. I was like, fine.
I did not pull a card for you anyway.
Fine. We're done here. So 22, perfect. Perfect. You don't have to explain anything to anybody about anything. Right? Right, Gracie? I love this one. Number 22, live by it. You don't have to explain anything to anybody about anything. And that's actually the one that I posted after, like, I decided to switch up my times. Like, that's what I was like, how am I going to explain this? And then I was like, wait a second. Let me just refer to the book of Sadie. Number 22. You don't have to explain anything to anybody about anything. And I was like, oh my God, I'm right. I did not have to explain this. And I didn't really to most people. So, Angela, don't just talk about it, be about it. Don't just talk about it, be about it. That's a good message. Press, what did you get saved from last night? A lion? A tiger?
A liger?
A liger?
Yes, a liger, that's it.
Yeah, so don't just talk about peace, right? Be about it. Be about the peace. Catherine, thank you. Thanks, girls. Thanks for giving me some numbers. I'm on track. I'm back on track now. Before I did my broadcast,
Can I get a number?
yeah, you can. I went into the
19.
bathroom. 19?
Please, 19.
Okay. I went into the bathroom. I looked in the mirror. I said, please let me broadcast tonight and have things to say that are in my highest good and the highest good of others. Because a lot of times right before I broadcast, I got nothing. Like nothing. And it's like, higher self, please show up. Guides, please show up. The universe, please show up and help me. So anyways, 31 for Catherine. Catherine, people will like you exactly as much as you like you. Okay, that's a good thing to remember. People will like us.
What'd you say for 19 exactly?
Thank you, Gracie.
Well, what'd you say about 19?
I didn't read it to you yet. You have to wait. People will like us as much as we like us. People will respect us as much as we respect ourselves. And the same thing goes with worthiness. If you are finding that people are not valuing your worth, Sadie, why don't you ask yourself how you value yourself? How do you like you? Right? So let's always remember that. You guys, you're wonderful. And I did mean it last night whenever I said, like, I can't do this without you. I mean, it would be like more like, like you guys, there's this energy exchange. And I feed off of it, and then it helps me to say things that we need to have said, I suppose. Yeah, so anyways, 19, Elaine. You ready?
Yes.
19 says, love who you are.
Okay.
Love who you have become. Yeah? Yeah?
No.
Yeah? She says this.
You choose number?
Yeah, choose a number.
You choose 0.
You choose 0? There is no 0.
Oh.
Well, 0 could be beautiful.
Yay.
Yay. All right, so press. Sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. So thank you, Gracie. Thank you, Angela. Does it fit? It fits. What were you saying? So yeah, let's make sure we are valuing ourselves, loving ourselves, respecting ourselves, okay? And then others will adjust accordingly. So this week, for sure, I have done some clearing work because it came to the surface pretty strongly about people disrespecting me. So I have to really be honest. Hey, Trin. I have to really be honest, like, to get to the root of it. right? So this is a theme that I have chosen for myself. It has to do with honesty, for sure. So, like, I'm just chewing on it a little bit this week. So that was really a good one to think about. But, yeah, like, we do keep redoing the lessons until we finally get it. And I'm just, like, at the point in my life where I would really like to get it now. Like, we're done here. Right? But yeah, like, I'm just going to say it. I love Asiel. I love him. I love him. But he really helped me surface some things this week. So I'm working on those. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am working on when somebody tells you one thing again and again and again, and then does like another complete total opposite thing, right? That sort of like, I guess it would fall into the category of like disrespect and lying. So, is this a repeat lesson? Absolutely. Right? You can go back and like, you know, yeah, and Trinity's saying, I'm learning to set up boundaries. Yeah, so if you respect your boundaries, ultimately everyone else has to respect the boundaries too. That's why, like, it's so important to be able to say no, or like declare what you need, or like what you don't need. That is like some serious boundaries right there. You're crossing the boundaries. Like, you have to be able to at least stand up for yourself in a nice, polite way. But yeah, set up boundaries. But yeah, other things, when lessons like keep repeating them, I think like it's important to notice like, oh, so this isn't the first time someone in my life has told me one thing and then like basically like, you know, does the opposite. Like, I file that under lying. So anyways, it is really good practice in unconditional love, and it also falls under the respect. Yeah, so like disrespect is like a huge theme in my life. Not huge, but it has been. And it's really not a theme right now, but every once in a while I see that I still haven't done all the clearing work because here it is, right? And I really feel like it's like definitely an energetic thing. Like, I remember like my mom having this at one point. And so, you know, karmically, who knows how long in my lineage this has gone on. So anyways, yeah, this disrespect and, you know, stuff, we do need to clear it. And we can thank Irma. We can thank all the hurricanes for the wake-up calls and bringing everything to the surface so that we can clear it and transmute it and purify ourselves. So, kindergarten teacher Sadie, feel your feelings, okay? Hi, Mr. Spoon. Feel your feelings, okay? You ticked off, you go ahead and feel ticked off. You feeling like a little bit like, psh, then you feel a little bit, psh. You know what I'm saying? Let yourself feel it and then be like, okay, I felt it. Now I'm going to send myself love right now, because sometimes after we feel negativity, we instantly feel shame for feeling negative. So send yourself love, like, hey, you're human right now. You're human. It's okay to feel these things. But let's think about like why you keep feeling, like you keep experiencing this lesson. How can you like learn from it, get your soul's expansion, maybe detach from it or just rise above it? Like pick one of the options, but it's time to transmute this and transcend this. Call them out on their lies so you can clear it. Trinity's like, do it. Right. All right, girl. So, isn't this fun now to say, guess what the word of the day is? Reunify. So we are supposed to be like coming together, but like it is true. Like we do need honest communication. I'm not really the best person at that. I haven't always been the best. But hi, Loki for life. How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you doing good? I know you're in hurricane area. Let me know how you're doing, Loki. So what was I saying? Oh, within this last year, I really felt like my throat chakra finally opened up. Thank you, Live Me. I pretty much opened it up on air, right? Like I had a lot of clearing. I even got sick. Like I kept doing the work, right? Now Sadie can talk. Good. But yet I still haven't seen it so much. It's just only like trickling into my personal relationships. So I'll try. All right, so reunify. Luckily today we're not talking about reunifying with other people other than ourselves. So I love that. This 33-day class is really, it's good. I was going to say top notch, but like it's good. So here's reunify. As my own separation goes, I unify all back into the purity of love again. My physical body, my emotional body, my mental body, and my energy body. Okay? They all integrate and merge as the same frequency of light. So let me read this again. So this word today is talking about taking all aspects of our bodies, all aspects of ourselves, physical, emotional, mental, and energy. Okay, physical, we know that. Emotional is our emotions and our feelings, right? Mental and energy. So there's like, she's describing them as 4 different bodies. I guess like energy would probably be like what some people like describe as etheric. Like whatever, they're just words. We've made them up. Let's just agree. It doesn't really matter like what words we're using, but we can agree that there are different parts of us, right? So this reunify is like becoming a whole being, right? A complete human. And that takes integrating and merging. Okay? To get your physical, emotional, mental, and energy all integrated and merged as the same frequency of light. So I just said the other day that day was my favorite word. Now today's my favorite word. So I am loving the reunify. So that is something for us to think about. And that is essentially the work. You know what I mean? Like we are doing all this clearing work. We are trying to integrate. We are trying to become complete human beings. So anyways, loving the 33-day class. Tomorrow it's re-emergence. So who knows? Class dismissed. Anyways, thanks for Angela and Rissa and everybody. Thanks for playing along with me doing this class. It has definitely kept me on track because I probably would have quit a week and a half ago. For sure. Like, I sometimes need little watchdogs. Little watchdoggies. So anyways, let's give this deck a shuffle. We're going to do the Earth Magic card because I really was personally blown away yesterday with that rain and tsunami coming through. It was just so current. It was so present. It was really what we needed to talk about. And all that. So, all right, here, little watchdoggies. Let's take another trip into Earth Magic. Can you hear my husband's surround sound? All right, so sometimes we need them to flip. And that's actually 2 cards. If you can see how I am holding that. That is 2 cards that flipped out. So we will just honor both of them. And what did I say yesterday? I wanted to pull the fairies. What did I say yesterday? After tsunami and rain, made me like, I was like, I just wanted to pull the fairy card. Well, look who's on the bottom. Thank you, Earth Magic. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? We didn't pull it, but it's on the bottom, so I'll take it. I like it when the universe just gives me whatever I want. So, ooh. Dang. So the two that came through are Dreamtime Creation and Island Solitude. So we will have a double message, but so this is kind of cool. I don't know how you are relating right off the bat to these, but personally, I have had a great thirst to be alone this week. You know, not like I want to be alone, like run away to a deserted island or anything. I'm not saying that. Not that I have thought about moving to Hawaii this week. But, like, I need a good balance of, like, I'm just going to check out now and go be quiet. Go be quiet. So anyways, and then I've also really been thinking so much about dreams. I had a mama friend this week who transitioned into non-physical, and I asked her to visit me in my dreamland. I gave permission to Hopi energy to visit me in my dream time, of course. And so even though I made intentions that I wanted this to happen, I did have dreams this week, but I didn't write them down, so now I can't remember anything. So I am still in the process of making intentions with my dream time. But let's see what the card has for all of us. That's what I personally thought of first. So I love that dream time is creation. So there's like a shaman guy, and that's another cool thing about this card, because I have thought so much about shamanism this week, and working with the spirit of the wind has kind of struck a chord with me personally. So I love that there's an Aborigine guy playing a didgeridoo, which is also one of the most amazing instruments you could possibly hear. The didgeridoo is like a Australian, it's like a empty tube basically, and the way you play it is you're the music. You make the sounds. What it sounds like depends on what the player is doing with their voice and their mouth. So it's a very individualized instrument. So he's basically like taking his dreams. I don't know how well to see this. He's taking his dreams into his head, and he's blowing out the didgeridoo, and basically he's creation. He's creating. Right? He's creating his own reality. He's dreaming the dream awake. I love it. He's dreaming the dream awake. How did I know? How did I know? All right, so this is what we're talking about tonight. So he's an Aborigine from Australia. They're very connected to the earth and all forms of life. Whew. So once the work was done, let's see here. Oh, okay, let me start from the beginning. Yeah, lucid dreaming too, right? Yeah, it's big for you. I actually just was thinking about you today because I was going through the oracle cards that I printed out for my birthday, and what was yours, like astral projection and lucid dreaming. So I was just thinking about you today. So these Aborigines of Australia, for them, the dream time is a place before time and outside of time, in which ancestral spirit beings came to earth and gave all of life its form. So once the work was done, these spirits remained in the very forms they created, right? Animals, hills, stars, everything they created, features of the land. So our ancestral spirit is literally in the land and in the animals, and they continue to be present today. So the dream time is an individual's or group's spiritual template, okay? And they include songs and stories that have been handed down for at least 60,000 years. So the Aborigines, they've been around. Although Aborigines would say that they've existed since the beginning of time. In one such tradition, there's a creation story involving the didgeridoo. And in this card, we see that spirit man, he's playing the didgeridoo. As he's playing it, the world is sung into existence. So sing the world into existence and dream the dream awake. So if you could really get a good look at it, you would see all these different colors and beings, turtles, all these different animals he is singing into creation, and all these different people's faces. It's beautiful. Whew. And then his essence of his spirit is in all of them. He breathed it into them. So now we are asked to close our eyes. Okay? Close your eyes and tune into your breathing. And allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living creation that you are. As you notice your breath becoming steady and slightly deeper than usual, observe the urge within you that is begging to come forth in some creative action. So pay attention to any images, sounds, or feelings that beckon your awareness, and there you will find the key as to the manner in which to express this magnificent pulse. So even as you go within to go to your quiet space, like I'm going now to meditate, there is this pulse that wants to come out. So that is what you need to pay attention to. That is what you are supposed to be creating. So yeah, get yourself a didgeridoo, Angela. Hey, Safi. We all need a didgeridoo. Although, honestly, I don't think I can handle it because, even when I do helicopter lips, after, a minute, my face is so tingly, I want to, rip it off. So you guys get the didgeridoo, and I'll dance for you. So your breath is the crossover between spirit and your physical reality. Okay? That is source, God, right? Your breath is so important. It is the crossover between spirit and physical. So breathing comfortably and steadily helps you align yourself with spirit, which then brings a clearer focus on what creative expression is preparing to be birthed through and from you. So, another good reminder for us to discard any habitual thought patterns. Isn't that funny how the word be is in that word, habitual? Is that hilarious? Those negative habitual thoughts. You heard me. What are you doing habitually? Discard any habitual thought patterns that would prevent the manifestation of what you are being prompted to bring forth. Yeah. We have these creative pushes and desires, and then we do that habitual thing, and then it doesn't happen. So allow yourself to take risks with this self-expression, and all of creation will smile upon you. Okay? All of creation is waiting to pour through you. Thank you, Mama. I mean, really, when you sing, when you paint, whatever you guys do, that is creation coming through you. So this also came through with island, remember? Solitude. So let's see how these are connected. They were to me because I want to run away. Like, even right before I broadcast, I loaded the dishwasher, but I didn't want to start it because it's so loud. And on a little Post-it note, I put on the dishwasher, ready to run. And I thought, oh my God, I am. What's up? I don't know. I need to run to an island to meditate and dream and get back in the mood of creating because I'm being a habitual person. All right, here we go. Island. So what's beautiful about this island is that there is a amethyst purple tree. Okay, that's what's so beautiful about this. And even though it's dark, like all around it, there is light coming into this island, right? So it is solitude, but there is, like, to me, like, hope and, you know, something beautiful and the light. So let's see what it says. The solitary tree on this island, surrounded by the glassy sea, can evoke different feelings depending on one's perception and beliefs. So depending on where you're at, do you see this as like a scary, lonesome place, or like a place of solitude and like yes, where do I buy the ticket, right? So the tree, which is in full blossom, stands out amid the relative starkness and is illuminated by a beam of light emerging from an otherwise dark sky. There we go. Back a little farther sometimes works. Yeah, so it's an elegant reminder of how even in what might appear to be relatively barren circumstances, there is still beauty, there is still growth. Okay, so even though this could be like isolation and desolation, the thriving tree proves that even in the harshest of environments, there is life. We can see the tree's spider-like roots. Can we? Can we? Bring me my reading glasses. I don't have any yet, but maybe it's time. So there's supposedly some spider-like roots spreading along the rocks. Oh, okay. All right. Seeking nourishment from the moist soil. So this sense of peace and solitude depicted in this image provides nourishment for the soul. So here's our message. You need to take some time for solitude, preferably in silence. Yes. Spend the morning, afternoon, or even the entire day by yourself, completely unplanned and unstructured. The bombardment of your senses by the noise and intensity of society leaves you on alert far more than is necessary. Right? So, yeah, you feel it. The vibration of millions of people's worry and fear throughout the world can impinge upon you and greatly affect you if you do not honor your need to pull back from time to time. And that's kind of what Trinity was saying about, you know, your boundaries. You need to know, yeah, when to pull back regularly, 3 times a day. Pull back. So when you have passed through any self-constructed barriers to enjoying the quiet peace of solitude, once you can get past that and get to your quiet space, it will serve you best if you simply observe the thoughts and emotions that pass through you, especially those that cause shortness of breath or a quickening heartbeat. So remember that isolation is experienced not by choice, but out of fear. Okay, that's isolation. When you decide to spend time with yourself in solitude, however, you are choosing to once again find and connect with who you really are. So someone who feels isolated, that's fear and disconnection. No, we're talking about solitude. This is something that you're deliberately choosing to give to yourself. You know, just to take a break. And really, sometimes this is exactly what you need to do in order to, you know, transmute and integrate and hear clearly so that you can dream the dream awake. And you can be part of creation, right? So I love it. I'm in 100%, and that'll get me there. So yeah, there we go. Thank you, Earth Gaia Chitaya. We love the messages this week. Absolutely. I'm so glad I'm reconnecting with this deck. I haven't used it for a long time, and now, like, it's the one I want to use. So thank you, Earth Magic. This is the deck that we're using. Okay, so Solitude. See you guys later. Bye. All right. Oh, my goodness. That's really nice. Oh, hey. I see somebody over there asking a question about my singing monsters. Saturday, YouTube. I'll be on Saturday with my singing monsters. All right. So, I kind of had in mind doing a card from the Mayan Oracle next, which is intense. I'll have to, like, condense it. But I was just kind of curious if I pulled just one card, what would come up. So this is Trinity. If you haven't gotten this yet, please do. This is amazing. This is really what's doing, and it's a book. It's a book. It's amazing. This is really, you know, about light language and, like, just, it is weird, but it strikes you inside in a way that it's just incredible. So they have star glyphs. And my ears are buzzing, singing high right now. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe some Mayan energy is excited that I'm pulling one card. I'm only pulling one card. Okay. So here's the back of the card. And Andromedus was recently gifted this. His is like an old edition. Like, he actually has a hardback cover book. So Andromedus is also working with this deck. So I'm so glad, because, like, as I read these things, like, it comforts me to know that he's also being weird with me. On Saturday, sometime in the evening, probably around 8 Eastern, once it gets dark, 7:30 or 8, okay? Bellow Cat. Yes, where do you have it posted, Yoshia? Of course, I love chants. I would love to listen to your chant. All right, so we're going to pull one card, universe, one card from the Mayan Oracle. Good. Yes, free your mind. So we've been talking about solitude, creation, dream the dream awake. Let's see what the Mayan energy has for us. All right. I saw that one skip and then it wouldn't go anymore, so this is our card. All right, I have to look it up. I'm not even going to try to say it either, because all the pronunciations are weird. Like, it's a weird deck, and I love it. I'll show it to you. This is a beautiful card. I thought, like, maybe we would just get a number. There's numbers, there's lenses, and glyphs. So it's broken up into those. Now, this is not in alphabetical order. This is, of course, one of those weirdos that is in, like, vibrational order. So let me find Kaban. Kaban. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Kaban. But some of them, like, you think, like, it's said one way, and you look and it's, like, totally different. So, Kaban. So the common Mayan usage is earth force or incense. Okay? This is going to talk about centeredness, synergy, synchronicity, Earth Force, Galactic Alignment. This is people who are Earth Keepers. Okay, Crystal Healing, Plant and Herb Wisdom, Medicine Ways. All right, so they have a whole list of like all kinds of like aspects, like what crystals, what plants, all kinds of things. Oh, I love that the smell for this one is Nag Champa. All right, so if you drew Kaban, center your awareness within the core of self. Gifts are being made available to you directly from the electromagnetic forces of the earth. What has our meditation been now for 2 weeks? Sending love, sending balance to the electromagnetic grid of earth. And this card is saying gifts are being made available to you directly from the electromagnetic forces of the earth. High five to my cards. Holy, holy. So center yourself in the present moment and you will open the door to all knowledge, times, and abilities. From there, you enter a space that enables you to see and act with more clear awareness. Okay, very good. Open the central channel of your being. Be sacramentally rooted where you are now to receive the many gifts of the present moment. So while we were just talking about like shaman energy, sit in relationship with the energies of the earth as a shaman would sit in a forest.
Ice cream?
Take time to listen to the information being transmitted through your feet.
Can you eat some ice cream?
Not right now.
Aww.
So walk barefoot into your life. Find and do what gives you joy. From this place of centeredness, magical happenings spring and synchronicity abounds, helping you to access clues to your cosmic puzzle. So, yeah, Earth Magic tells us solitude. Kaban is telling us to walk barefoot in our life, connect to the earth. So let's talk about shadow, though, right? Let's talk about shadow wisdom. Okay, shadow wisdom is, with this card, is focusing on past and future, not being in the present moment. Okay, this is the shadow work. Other shadow work might imply like over-interpreting signs, symbols, dreams, and visions. Like you're just thinking about it way too much. Or jumping to conclusions. And non-identification with earthly existence. Like you feel like, you know, you were seeded from somewhere else, so you just like kind of like are refusing this earthly existence. Okay, so the shadow work is to embrace this human existence. And as you do, the shadow transformation is be centered in the present moment. Observe without drawing conclusions. Just be the observer, okay? Allow the larger pattern to emerge. Okay, so when you stop like nitpicking all the little details in the signs, like sometimes just taking a step back, see the larger pattern emerging, and then you'll see the larger meaning of everything. So remember your choice to come to Earth in this unique time of transformation. All right, so the affirmation with this card is I am aligned with my center. Earth force aligned with cosmic force. Okay, we want to integrate, right? Reunify our earth force and our cosmic force. Whew. So there is a mudra with it. Would you like to hear it? Yeah, so how nice. Let's see here. Mudra. I'll just read it and we'll figure it out together. Fingers and thumbs of both hands touching to form a triangle shape. Okay? moving from the lower chakras to the crown chakra above the head. Yeah, I'm glad I shaved my pits. And then to the heart chakra. So 3 times, this is the mudra. We go down to the lower chakras. Oh, I can see my pits on YouTube. Oh, wow. I'm Sadie from All Natural Me, for crying out loud. What'd you expect? All right. So we go down to the lower chakras. We go up to the crown chakra above the head. And then we go to the heart chakra. Okay. So we have a triangle. I know, Trent. All right. So, and the meditation is gift of the sacred Unis Mundi, eye of the centaur, sacred loop of our Ouroboros, circle of fifths, be completed in me. Okay, so as you unify your energy body, your mental body, your emotional body, right? Your cosmic body. This is just something, you know, you're going, and I guess these fingers should touch, but for whatever reason, that's hard for me. So take it down to the lower chakras. Take it up to the crown chakra, and then go to the heart, right? So you're connecting it all. I love it. It goes so perfect with our reunifying word. So, okay? That's something that we can all do. I am aligned with my center, earth force, aligned with cosmic force. I am aligned with my center, earth force, aligned with my cosmic force. Whew. Yeah, I like it too. Yes. So Yoshia, thank you for all the kind words. I pray many blessings for you. May what is and was guide us both. Thank you. The supreme light abounding beyond thought bring the ultimate conscious. Yes, thank you so much. You need to be hairy. See, all these kind words from Yoshia. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So this was a great card for us, you guys. Reunify, reconnect. I love it. And just in case you're wondering, the stones associated with this star glyph are pink, dark pink tourmaline, pink ruby, a channeling crystal, morganite, and pink fluorite. And the scent is Nag Champa, which I've been out of for weeks, narcissus, and the flower essence is corn, which is grounding spiritual relationship to the earth. And the flowers are fuchsia, fuchsia gladiola, ginger, cosmos, and peony. So, beautiful. And the number associated with this card is 17. All right. So anyways, back again to promoting this book. There is actually like another page to read about it. A poem, and then in the back it goes on even more about it. So you literally can dive so deep with this oracle deck, you guys. Like if you were thinking about getting another one, I highly recommend this one. So I am going to read you the poem. So either relax, or this would be a good time to go to the bathroom. But I love these. It's the poetry that I love. So it's weird. Don't even worry about what I'm saying. Just maybe like get the energy of it. This is, each glyph has a magical child. A divine magical child poem. Okay? So I am Kaban.
Says, don't go inside of my spawn.
Hold on. I'm going to take a drink.
No, you just have to generate it.
I am Kaban, sacred synchronization, divine alignment of planetary and cosmic force. Neither past nor future. I am the Unis Mundi, earth in the place of perfect centeredness, in the eternal present moment. From this place, I offer you direct access to all knowledge, all time, all abilities. As above, so below. Galactic consciousness is transmitted through the awakened eyes in your feet, interwoven into the myriad possibilities of the radiant fields of light.
Simon says good point.
Receive now the truth you seek. I am Kaban. Keep your heart and mind open and tuned, keys and strings awaiting in devotion, the loving touch of the true virtuoso. In effortless mastery will be created such ecstatic harmonies of improvised perfection as to send chills of rapture up the spine of creation. Find freedom from what has been. Let your edges expand to accommodate my unexpected and unrehearsed movement. In the clear waters of your receptive mind, unclouded with preconceptions, there will my sparkling spontaneity dance, forming the power of synergistic movement within your life, springing with the surety of a white lion through the wilderness of once forgotten dreams. Around you, you are swirled on the canvas of this moment, clues to the cosmic treasures you seek. A color here, a word there, a knowing and a scent on a breeze. With brush ever in motion, the mystery forms a brilliant rainbow arc, its curvaceous splendor transcending past and future. Clues are drawn into the heartbeat of the present moment, that you may release your struggle in the realization that it is already done. As Harmony's harpist, I sound synchronicity through the crystal grid network and lay it as a magic carpet under your feet. With souls bared, step upon it now to experience the exquisite realm of all possibilities. The elements that dance in cohesive splendor as the creation, all are here, and the instrument is you. The maestro has arrived. Shall we play? So I do love this. And I do love that we just pulled the creation card, Dreamtime Creation, telling us to connect with the earth so much. And then like this card just fully lines up with that as well. Don't you just want to run outside right now on bare feet?
No, I think it's quite cold outside.
So anyways, you guys, I love you. That is your Mayan Oracle message with poetry. All right. Very good. So we are going to end our 3-card pool tonight. I know, that was only 2 cards. Like the first card was 2, the first deck was 2 cards, which I'm not going to short the last deck just because the first deck wanted to bring 2. And this one was a big one. So I kind of knew to not be too big at the end. And we're going to do a soulful woman. So we did Gaia, Earth Magic. We had the Mayan Oracle, pretty lined up with both of their messages. And so now I'm going to pull a soulful woman for us. I just thought that would be a nice way to come back to Earth. Come back to Earth now. Right? Breathe creation into your life. Whew. I love how my body feels when I read that poetry. Okay, so Soulful Woman. This is also a beautiful oracle deck about like sacred feminine. Oh, hey. Thank you. I like the poem. It's okay. It's hard to read comments everywhere. Ooh, yes, I know. The rainbow arc. I know, Angela. Yeah, all the works tonight. So YouTube. I don't really stream so much because I think people are going to catch me live on YouTube. I use YouTube for the replay, a reliable replay. And then I link, I post it on my Patreon page. So patreon.com/allnaturalme, YouTube. You are welcome to visit me there. I sort of have a, just everything I do all week is on my Patreon page. Okay. So I think you are all beautiful, soulful women. So we'll pull a card for all of us. Remember your self-worth. Remember to love yourself. Respect yourself. Give time alone to yourself. Okay, here we go. I just pulled it out. So that's it. On the bottom, we are reminded about the law of attraction. Okay, so let's just props to that. We are creating with our thoughts and our feelings and our intentions. Okay, breathe everything into life. Breathe into the creation. It's okay. You'll still have a good message in here. Even if you're a boy. Right? Dream the dream awake. So we pulled number 2, self-renewal. As I clean out old energies. Oh, Angela, thank you so much. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into my life. So this is a good message. Letting go of the old, makes room for the new. Okay? Letting go of that habitual stuff will allow you to be in a place to have this new reality be birthed through you. Birthed through you with no extra stretch marks. Nice. All right, so isn't she gorgeous? Flowers in her hair. In nature. I'm just assuming she's barefoot, right? So I will read to you, and you just listen as if you are talking to yourself. I love to declutter my life, to cleanse and purify my home. I benefit from cleaning out my closets and drawers and from letting go of things that no longer work for me. I find ways to create closure in relationships and end connections that no longer serve my highest good.
Mom, can you be quiet for a minute?
Decluttering is a sacred practice for me. A time to reboot and renew. A time to release old mindsets and outmoded beliefs. Okay, so we're talking about decluttering everything here. I value these periodic cleanups and clean-outs. I love her hair. I would love that much volume. I value these cleanups and clean-outs. Yes, I do. These are special times when I say goodbye to old identities and rebirth myself, making space for the new. So I allow my intuition to guide me in what to keep and what to let go. In this way, it becomes effortless, I love you, and an enjoyable process. So as you clean out energies, you can say, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed in my life. Okay, so what I love so much about this image too, Gracie, is that she's like playing. She's like elevating this like magic flower mandala, right? There's just like so much good energy. And then up here, in between like her, like I guess her higher heart, maybe because it's not quite her throat chakra, there is this little heart with an eye, an eyeball in it. And it is sprouting as well. So yeah, getting rid of what doesn't serve us. I think this is a good thing to think about.
Good job.
I know in my life, the past year or two, I have become quite the minimalist. Besides my oracle cards, like, none of this stuff in this house is really mine. Do you know? Like, I just don't really feel like I need so much things anymore. Like, I would much rather just be outside, be in nature, or have a space that, like, feels like really good to me. So yeah, like as I let go of stuff, then I'm not burdened, like to take care of it, to dust it, to reorganize it, and then I have more time, you know, to meditate, to listen to music, to dance, to be with my children, to go outside without feeling like I need to be inside taking care of my stuff. So I do love looking at it that way. And then I also love the message that as we release the identities and the habitual parts of us that aren't serving us anymore, then we do make space within us, right here, right where her little all-seeing eye, higher heart is, to birth the creation of our new reality and our new self. I love it.
Hallelujah.
I love it. So sweet. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Let's get us an affirmation. And fingers crossed, like a decent bedtime tonight. If you need some more, have some more.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you buy ice cream, don't you just want everybody to eat it all just so it can be gone? Like, get it out of the house already. So the temptation isn't just sitting in the freezer, tempting everybody. Somebody finish the ice cream. All right, so yeah, I would like to get a really good night's sleep. I've been sleeping in pretty hard. Like, now that I don't have like that, you know, like daytime broadcast, I have nothing to get up for. No, it's not. I've been sleeping really hard lately. Like, I'm up really late, and once I get to bed, I mean, I'm deep in whatever's going on with me in dream time. I am deep in it, and it is hard to come back into this reality in the morning. Like, I feel like a sack of bricks. So, yeah, I mean, it is, like, I wake up, I mean, I'm literally heavy. You guys, I weigh like 115, 120. I'm small. I should not be feeling this, like, there's so much gravity on me, and just, like, I mean, once I get going, I'm good. But then, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm good now. Why go to bed? It's a vicious cycle. Like, why would I go to bed now? Like, I'm finally happy. It took me all day. I had a beautiful day. I'm having a good time.
I'm a morning and a night person.
Yeah, you're an all-the-time person. I'm impressed with my children.
Even when I'm sleeping. When I almost woke up this morning, I felt like my fingers were playing the piano.
Really?
Like, no, I was like playing the Ode to Joy.
That's fun. That's good. That's better than waking up like your arm asleep and like just like so much drool because you like, I think you left your body. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, so all right. Well, thank you so much for sticking with me here till bedtime. I think tomorrow night, my agenda for tomorrow night is to do a 7-card pull from the Galactic Heritage deck. So if you're up for that tomorrow night, please join me again. I don't have a set time anymore. But on Live Me here, I did create a family just for the sole purpose of me giving it a 15-minute heads up. Like I'm going to broadcast in 15 minutes. So anyone's welcome to join that. And then that kind of, like usually it's like when it gets dark, then I'm ready to broadcast. Like, because I can't be outside so much. Everyone's fed, kitchen's cleaned, like then. So then, you know, as fall and winter come, it might get a little bit early because it gets so dark in Pennsylvania, like so early. Like it just feels like we should go to bed at 6:30. So it'll get earlier. All right, so this was like two flipper outers in one broadcast. That's fun. Pulling out all the Oracle Reader like acrobatics tonight. And I love it. It's I follow my joy.
Where?
Good. I follow my joy. That's what the Dreamtime creation was saying. That when you go inside even and you're meditating in that quiet space, there is that pulse, right? That's wanting you to create. So how do you know what to create? It's you follow your joy, right? Whatever makes you happy, that's what you're supposed to be creating. That's your thing. So, very good. Follow your joy. Your thoughts influence the kind of day you'll have. So, name 3 ways you could make today even more enjoyable than you thought it was going to be. What? Sounds like homework. So think of 3 ways you could make your day even more enjoyable than you thought it was going to be. Okay, that's something to think about. Like, it's basically like going on that idea of like how much better can it get, right? So your thoughts influence the day you'll have. So try to think of a couple different ways, 3 ways every day that you can make today even more enjoyable than you expect it to be. I know, right? We're like, what? Read it for yourself. Name 3 ways you could make today even more enjoyable than you thought it was going to be.
Just once. Can't get me.
So I'm just going to have to interpret this. Like I would say, like, all right, so I'm going to clean the kitchen today. Like as I'm cleaning the kitchen, I will play music. Or I will listen to a podcast or like somebody's replay or something. Like maybe like add to it that way. Like music usually makes everything better for me. Or okay, so maybe today like instead of just sitting down to read my emails, I will make myself like a delicious drink. See, I'm leaving that open-ended, so you can have whatever kind of drink you want. Like, make it even better, right? So, like, yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store and do stuff, but, like, wouldn't it be fun first if I ran into Goodwill and just seen what I could find? Like, not that I want more stuff, but, like, don't you just find, like, sometimes synchronicities find you? Like, I've found more Buddhas at Goodwill, and then I give them away, but, like, just add something to your day that could make it even more fun. All right, so there we go. We have stumbled through this closing affirmation. I follow my joy. But that is it. Like, so you just have an urge to go into a certain place. And while you're in there, you meet somebody that's like totally synchronistic. Like the universe is like, hey, we're ready to have fun with you. But could you just, like, follow your joy, please? Like, be led by your passion and your instincts and, like, your nudges. Like, follow your joy. Oh, that looks fun? Go do it. Oh, you like that? Yes, that's what you should be doing right now. You just feel like you should go over there and be in that aisle? Well, that is where the perfect place for you to be to meet that perfect person for you in your life right now. So that's how synchronicity, you become like this cooperative player in the synchronistic game just by following your joy. And you're happier. And you had a delicious drink with music and a Buddha statue that you got at Goodwill. And it looks great on your shelf because you've already decluttered. And it's beautiful now.
Okay, yeah.
Buddha looks good there. So yes, make intentions to be happy on purpose. All right, well, good. Well, so much love to you guys. This is Sadie at All Natural Me. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm going to sign off on YouTube. Much love.